So this question says we're to find the x-intercepts, y-intercepts, and vertex of the quadratic function in factored form. F of x is equal to 2x plus 2 and x minus 3. I like making a sketch of the graph, so I don't need to know the points, but I know where my x-intercepts occur, I know where my vertex occur, and I know where my y-intercepts occur. So what do I know? I know that my x-intercepts occur where y is equal to 0. And so what that means is if I were to label this, hey, if this is A, B, and C, D, I know that my B is 0 and my D is 0 because y is equal to 0 at those points. That also means that I can set each of the factors in my factored form equal to 0. So I can start with 2x plus 2 is equal to 0. And I can also set my x minus 3 is equal to 0. And what I can do is find the value of x that makes these expressions equal to 0 by just solving for x. So I would start by subtracting 2 from both sides. I now have 2x is equal to negative 2. I'm going to divide by 2 since x is being multiplied by 2 on both sides. So in this case, x is equal to negative 1. And in this case, I'm going to add 3 to both sides. So x is equal to 3. So what this means is for this factor to be equal to 0, x has to be negative 1. And for this factor to be equal to 0, x has to be 3. And what that means for my coordinates is that my A in this case is going to be negative 1 since it's on the negative side of the x-axis, and my C would have to be positive 3 since it's on the positive side of the x-axis. So the coordinates of my x-intercepts would be negative 1, 0, and 3, 0. So that takes care of my x-intercepts. My vertex is half way between my x-intercepts. So I'm going to find the x value, which is going to be negative 1 plus 3 divided by 2. That is going to be equal to 2 divided by 2, which is equal to 1. I'm going to replace x with 1. So I'm practically going to find f of 1, which is equal to 2 times 1 plus 2 and 1 minus 3. That's going to be equal to, that's 2 plus 2, that is 4, times 1 minus 3, that's negative 2. So that's going to be equal to negative 8. So my vertex will have coordinates. Vertex will have coordinates 1, negative 8. So that's going to be my vertex right here. 1, negative 8. And then my y-intercept is just found by using the distributive property or the box method. So that's going to be 2x squared minus 6x plus 2x minus 6. And I'm going to combine my like terms, which is negative 6 plus 2x. That's going to become 2x squared plus 4x minus 6. So that would be my y-intercept, the C term in my equation is the y-intercept. So my y-intercept would have to be negative 6. So it's crossing at the point 0, negative 6. There you go.